Right, welcome. This is the first clip from Predator Killer of Killers. They've released a whole 1 minute 19 seconds. And then there's also this. So this is a conversation with the I think it's the co-directors, or it's just one of them. Dan Trachtenberg. So I thought we'd take a look at the clip first. I've not watched this yet. I'm genuinely excited for this. It releases on Friday, so that's my Friday. Let's have a watch. Fucking hell, that's gory. Oh, he lands the blow. Fucking hell. Mate, this is cool. Holy fuck. Wow. That was amazing. What happened there then? I was like, for a second, I was like, what happened? Sort of like threw her forward. I don't know why. I took my eyes away from it. But he literally did like a double blast. Wow. Man, the music's great. That's so cool. So you're just looking at his trophy. And then, yeah, spear comes flying through. Wow. Mate, that is wicked. That is genuinely wicked. Let's have a watch this. A killer vision.
The binding force of all Predator tales is who is the alpha, and Killer of Killers speaks to that. After Prey, the thought was, what if we made an anthology movie? What if it wasn't just one time period, it was three, and then what if those stories could connect?
I should fall.
They do connect them.
Dan wanted to do an animated Predator movie that was rooted in that hand-painted art, but had a live-action flair to it.
When I'm working on movies, we see such incredible concept art. And so that was really the origin of making an animated film. If we make it look like moving concept art, it can look incredibly cinematic in the way things move, in the way the violence unfolds, pushing the camera to its limits. It'll make the action sequences incredible.
Dan has such a great sense of atmosphere and sound and classic storytelling.
The exciting thing about Killer of Killers is that this giant Predator animated film fully takes advantage of the animated medium. Here we go. Making an incredibly epic Predator experience that only this movie can deliver.
Mate. 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 I'm very excited. I am very excited. Holy shit. I think this looks amazing. I really do. Like, loads of people are really hung up on the Viking part. Like, it's one female, which, funnily enough, it's the boy that lands the first blow here. It's her boy that does this. But fucking anyway, again, it's one woman out of a 3 stories where there's two men as well. Everyone's really hung up on that for some reason. I get it. I'm massively against this kind of stuff as well, and I am annoyed that the Predator universe has gone in a direction where, you know, there are female leads in the movies like Prey. The next movie, Badlands, has Elle Fanning in the... I think it's Elle Fanning, yeah, in the lead role. But she's not fighting the Predator. This has renewed some of my faith. This looks wicked. And it's cool because here we see the next part of this. So as she's there, we actually see the next part play out here.
The binding force.
Where is it? She falls down here. This is the next part of it.
Pushing the camera to its limits. It'll make the action sequences incredible.
Oh mate, this looks so good. I'm really impressed by how... I mean, they are connecting it all, right?
Of all Predator tales is who is the alpha, and Killer of Killers speaks to that. After Prey, the thought was, what if we made an anthology movie? What if it wasn't just one time period, it was 3, and then what if those stories could connect?
How are you going to connect them? Because they're so different time periods. How are you connecting these? How? Mate. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. This is so cool. The Predator harpooning World War II aces out of planes is still such a rad idea to me. Props to whoever thought this one out. It's so cool. Japanese era Predator looks badass. Mate, this does actually look great. But how the fuck are they connected? I just don't get it. I don't understand how they're going to be connected.
If I should fall, avenge me.
Dan wanted to do an animated Predator movie that was rooted in that hand-painted art, but had a live-action flair to it.
It comes out of the water. I love it. You piss your pants.
Working on movies, we see such incredible concept art. And so that was really the origin of making an animated film. If we make it look like moving concept art, it can look incredibly cinematic.
You know, I was a little bit against some of the artwork here and there, but watching this all flow, let's say the artwork, the animation, watching this all flow with extended clips, I think it looks great.
In the way things move, in the way the violence unfolds, pushing the camera to its limits. It'll make the action sequences incredible.
Mate, I'm down for this. What do you think? I think this genuinely looks rad as hell. Is there anything else? Because they've been ramping up the marketing. Is there anything else? Have they released anything else? They've released another clip. There's another one 53 minutes ago. You see the towers move? That's so smart. He's still cloaked. But because he came through and disturbed the smoke, that's so smart. Whoever thought that idea, that's great. That is great. This is brilliant. I'm so down for this. This is amazing. This is amazing.